Oh, hold on, Van. Somebody, man, I gotta get my IG. I need somebody responsible. We're live on YouTube. I don't even know how to. I don't even know how to say anything on my IG. How do I turn this thing around? There we go. Hello IG. What's shaking? Maybe y'all see me, maybe you won't. Trying to figure out how to get over here to you guys. Chris Perry, how are you? I appreciate you getting on here. How's everybody doing? It's Tuesday. Is today December the 1st? How are you feeling about 21, Hayden? You're dressed up. You look good. What kind of shoes are those?
These would be Yeezys here. All black.
All black. Drew, are you over here on the IG? Have you shared off the Facebook? I don't know how to do all that. Did you? Josh, Tammy Burton, Von Grafton. Hey, if you're on here, please do me a favor. You already know what I'm going to say. I've built it into your brain. I've burned this saying into your brain. What am I going to say, Hayden?
Hey, would you like, comment, and share if you're watching this? It could really change somebody's.
So let's slow this down. Would you, if you're watching this, do me a favor. Please share the stream. I get a lot of people that reach out to me because the stream was shared onto their page from somebody else, and they think they'll just say, hey, I'm glad I found you. So maybe you like me, maybe you don't, maybe you hate me, I don't know. But hey, what's up, Dean? I see you on there, my man. How are you? Dean Licata from Zillow is on the IG. You ought to say hi, Dean, on the Zillow. I've been on the IG. Well, IG, hey, we got to do something about that. So let's get right into it. This 2020, I really focused on getting away from something that I put a lot of effort in starting in 2015. From 2015 to 2019, everything I was doing was based on one concept, getting attention. Everything. I was doing some silly things. Throwing the football in the office. Trick Shot Friday. I was doing things that would just get me talked about. Well, 2020 came, and Von Grafton moved from videographer into his new role. Before he moved into the new role, he started asking me questions that I should have known, but I didn't know. Like this. This was one of his questions. Why would people want to do business with you? They're asking questions like that, and I'm like, well, Van, I can't believe I just hired you, and you're sitting here and you're asking me questions like that, asshole. Why are you doing that? So it really got me pointed in a different direction. This past year, 2020, Josh, the challenge is going great. I'm on day 2. That's been easy. It won't get hard until probably 20 days, but I'm good right now. I appreciate it. How's your challenge going, Josh? So 2020, I completely got away from the promotion game. I didn't do near as much. 2020 was a tough year to promote. What was some of the biggest challenges you had to compete against as you're promoting yourself? Corona. What else? Riots.
Oh, yeah.
Election. So you're not just competing against other people in your space. You're competing against the news. Like right now, you could get on and go to Yahoo News, and what are some of the big things they're going to be talking about right now? They're probably the what?
Shutting it down again.
Shutting it down. How do you compete with those things? So I really got away from the promotion game, and then 2020, I went more into how do you build a business the right way? How do you become a better business person? So we really focused on training. We really focused on trying to find systems. We really also started wanting to discover how do you create a good marketing campaign. I started thinking about all these things. So a lot of my promotion, when you guys got here, it kind of went away. I don't even know if you guys could tell that my promotion game kind of faded this year.
I mean, I come in and it's pretty much been I think you're starting to do more now, but I just saw really the same from when I started. So I really
well, it started slowing down because Other things to me were more important during this time. Now I feel like things are getting a little bit better. Things are heading in the direction that they need to. So now I'm starting to think about this. What am I known for? See, if you're watching this, a lot of people, hello, Dean, Alyssa, what's shaking, friend? D. Bivens, thank you for getting on here on the IG. What am I known for? Like, if I were to ask people, what am I known for, what would they say?
Having a good time.
Having a good time, okay? If I were to ask the world full of 8 billion people, would there be enough noise to even matter? Huh? I don't think so either. Out of 8 billion people, how many people know GTT?
A million.
No.
Several thousand for sure.
Well, several thousand, but that ain't near enough. How many people know you? What are you known for? What are you known for, Hayden?
I'd say I'm also known for being an athlete, maybe a bit of a troublemaker in my past.
Okay, so how are you going to overcome that? The marketplace sees a guy that used to be a has-been, he said he was an athlete because he started a private school that played single A ball? Is that what y'all played?
What we did was we just dropped a player in every sport. So basketball, we played 4-on-4. Football, we played 10.
You were known, Weatherman said 2.1 million people. This is something Weatherman talks about a lot, is about if people don't know you, they ain't going to buy from you. How many people know you? They know old Hayden. When I met Hayden, he came in here, I thought he was the Unabomber. Like the Unabomber's little baby boy. Had a big beard, had this hair. In my mind, here's what I knew. I don't want this dude around here. Look, he don't need to be here. Look at this guy. We don't need him around here. That was now he's over my house. Now he's hanging out with the family, petting the dog, and now he's dog sitting.
Letting Lucky run down the street.
He will overcome that by speaking positive and not negative talk, says Weatherman. How do you become more known? Do you understand the benefits of becoming more known? Do you understand that?
Yes.
I talk about this all the time over here, but I still don't feel like the people I'm talking to do it. You just don't do it. So what are you known for? How many people know you? How can this help you? You need to know these 3 things. So if you were to ask your friends, what are you known for? What would they say?
My friends would say probably having a good time.
Having a good time. What else? What else?
I was a hard worker before, but
He's a good old boy. I would say Drew's a good old boy. That's why, man, I like old Drew. He's a good old boy. Being a good old boy ain't going to get you where you want to go.
What do you mean by good old boy?
Just a good old boy. What do they mean by a good old boy? What do they mean when your friends say, man, he's a good old boy?
They probably don't say that.
What do they say? They say what you forced them to see. How often do you see me doing a video? How often am I right up in your face?
All the time.
Am I? And they say,
If we're here.
well, here's what, you ain't seen anything. 2021, I'm going to be so omnipresent. Do you know what that word means?
Everywhere.
I'm going to be everywhere you go.
Everywhere.
So do you understand why that's important? Do you understand how this helps your business? Do you understand how this helps your life? Do you understand you can become more known today easier than any other time in history? Why do people not want to do this? Why do they not want to get more known?
They do.
Do they?
Scared.
What are they scared of? Shawan, if you are not known, hang out with someone that is known, then branch out. I like that. That's exactly what I did whenever I first started to want to get known. I started doing this little show called My Hometown, Our Boomtown, and I would bring on the biggest people that I could. Maybe they weren't interested in me, but they were interested in John Floyd or Shane Reeves or Shane McFarland or Mark Purtle or whoever the people I had on there. They were interested in their story. And that helped me get more known. So see, we're in a world today where today being known is money. Being known a brand is currency. Do you know what currency is?
Getting funds.
Joy Calvin, I try to be the most resourceful person in my area. I go out of my way to promote small businesses, and in return, I have a lot of referral partners from local business owners. Does anybody know who Joy Calvin is?
Barbecue man.
The barbecue man, real estate barbecue guy down in Alabama. We know who he is. He's doing something to get attention from us. I saw the other day he was shooting basketball. It looked like in one of his listings. How hard is it to get attention?
It's not.
I think it's harder than what you think. It's just something you got to do over and over. You got to stay consistently doing this. But what you're going to find out is the more people that know you, the more likelihood you're going to have opportunities for more money, better relationships, better friendships. You're just going to have a much better life the more known you are. It's something that you need to work and build every single day. The one thing I probably don't do enough, this is what they were telling me at the breakfast table, is I don't promote enough about how successful the team is. Do you think we do that?
I mean,
Not like we should.
Divine Grafton says not like we should.
I think we do, but we
Do you?
probably could do it more.
No, we don't do it near enough. When's the last time we said something? When's the last time we said we're a top 5 producing team in this county?
Didn't we
So-
post a picture in that, when our numbers came
Yeah,
out?
but do you know how many people saw it? Do you know how many people recall it? Do you know how many people know? Nobody. Because they know about the election. They know about Corona. They know about Trump not leaving the White House. They know about these things, but they don't know about us. Because we have not made people know about it. So there's this little thing I probably have going on in my mind to where I have felt more comfortable promoting silliness than the seriousness, the accomplishments. Why is that? It's probably because I still see myself as a little goofy guy. I'm still battling these things that I don't want to become. I don't want people to look at me like I'm arrogant. See, I'm still what I'm really trying to say here is I'm still seeing myself as someone who does not really believe what I've accomplished. Would you agree with that, Moon Guy?
Well, I will agree partially because I have looked at you, I have observed you, how you work and how you do your stuff. So kind of I know the belief is there in you. It's only what I would probably just say is that there hasn't been that consistency of repeating that promotion, you know. Because the more you say the same thing, like you always tell us, the more you will be known. You know, you don't keep on going this way and going that way, keep on changing direction and all that. But once you are consistent in one thing and you say it again and again and again, then for sure you will be known, you know.
I agree
But
with
I
that.
think with you, I really admire the way you do things. Or sometimes you go haphazard here and there, but I really do admire how you do your
Thank
things.
you, Moon
really
Guy.
do.
I admire
really
you
do.
too. Megan, our California friend, thank you for getting on here. I should share the accomplishments. I should do a better job of doing that, but there's something inside of me where I just don't want to be that person. But the fact I don't want to be that person is what's holding me back from becoming that person. Do you understand that deep voodoo stuff I'm saying, Hayden?
I do.
I've got to quit holding on to not accepting where we're going.
But Tommy, I don't know of any great leader who didn't have what you're saying. What that very thing you're discussing right now, having that holding and the thing that you feel like you're holding, you're not doing what you're supposed to. I guess every successful leader will profess and confess the same thing. You know,
Yeah, probably.
Because
Hey.
you have this big thing that you want to achieve. And
Yes.
the fact that you have not yet achieved it.
No,
you
we're
feel
going
like
to
you're
achieve it.
holding
I know that.
Yeah.
I'm certain, without doubt. So, hey, I'd like to know this. Everybody that's watching, I think there's a lot of people from different states on here. That's really cool. You are to share me in your native. You scared of my language?
Okay. You want me to-
Zamunda.
I will share.
Here's what we'll do. What we can do is we can vet me and ask me everything I'm going to say, and you can restrict me, and then we can share me over there.
Okay.
Will they understand me over there?
They will, some of them will.
Would they be like, that boy, he talks kind of... Do they understand what Southern means? Do they
No,
understand
they-
like a country talking guy?
I don't know, but they'll definitely be like, we need to hear more. We need to hear more. But
We don't understand that, mind. How many of you guys, if you're watching, can understand Mr. Moon Guy? Can you understand him?
I always understand.
What about when he starts talking real fast and it's like,
I go zoom, zoom,
yeah,
Zamunda
I get
style.
like a dazed stare at him, like, then I fake him out and yeah.
Yeah, and there's nothing here but this.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I hear you guys now.
So hey, here's what everybody, if you're watching this, here's what you should do. You should really start working on your brand. And you should understand that your brand is money. Being known is money. Getting attention is money. If you could somehow, instead of thinking about money is different than getting attention, maybe you would start focusing a lot more on creating attention, creating what people are talking about. I will sometimes take everybody to the parking lot and we'll go out there and throw football. And they probably don't even know why. I'm going out there because I want somebody talking about me. Somebody's going to watch that video. Somebody's going to complain to somebody. Somebody's going to say this or that. I don't care. As long as they see it, as long as they're talking about it, that's really what I want. We've had that discussion, haven't we, Van? People have gone to people around this office and they've complained about what I'm doing. And somebody in this office, this was a very profound statement by somebody here today. I'm not going to say his name, but what really makes people mad is they would say that I've like dropped the professionalism of being a realtor. And what pisses them off even more is I've been very successful doing it that way, which creates somebody that starts to hate me. Then another person. I've done it my way. I've done it the way I wanted to because doing it the way I wanted to really inspired me. Not doing it somebody else's way. I wanted to do it my way. What's up, Dr. Dre? How much time do you focus on your brand and being known over your day-to-day work? All the time. All the time. Promotion, the way you promote is like oxygen. How often do you breathe? Why would you not? Like, I will tell people, like, how many posts do I tell y'all should be doing?
3 a day.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, 4 or 5. Why stop? Well, I did this. They don't remember anything you said. You don't understand how hard it is to get attention. Nobody cares about what you're saying. They care about COVID. They care about their presidential elect or whoever. That's what they care. They care about their life. You've got to somehow break through that shield that they have up because they're blindfolded on what they want. You've got to somehow disrupt their sight to where it's, hey, look at me. I'm going to go out here in the parking lot and throw this football. I'm going to time Hayden running down the hallway and flying through the wall. We're going to do that. We need to get some stuff of you, Mr. Moon Guy.
You gotta run an Office 40. We don't have your time yet.
Are you a soccer player? Football? Are you a footballer?
No.
We gotta. Can you sing?
My son.
Can you rap?
Maybe.
You think you could rap?
I could try.
The Christian, the preacher rapping.
Rapping, yeah, that would be good.
WAP. Let's. That's what you're gonna rap. Everybody have a great day. Van Grafton, shut us down, my man.